All right, right now it's time for Aging in Style. As we age, sometimes getting older in place at home isn't an option, and that's the why there is a wonderful place, the Memory Care Unit at Ashler Village in Wallingford.
Yeah, your loved ones are going to be safe and secure and stimulated and busy each and every day of the week.
I recently had the opportunity to see a day in the life for these residents, and let me tell you, the staff at Ashler Village is doing such a great job. Take a look. It's not exactly Pictionary here at Ashler Village Memory Care in Wallingford, but it's close. These photos are being drawn for a reason. They remind and help residents remember what is being drawn. I'd like you to meet Rachel Ladano. She's the Executive Director for Assisted Living here at Ashler Village. She lets us know that you can enter the care continuum at any stage.
A lot of people think you have to start at independent care, and if you don't start at independent care, you're not going to assisted living. You have to run the continuum, per se, but that's not the case here. You can come and join at any point in the journey.
That's exactly right. I mean, we never know which way we're going to take as we age in place. So some residents come to us from living in their homes for a long time, or they've actually been part of our continuum all along. And that could be here at Ashler Village or really anywhere at any of our affiliates. But I think what makes us different is that we have the continuum right at our fingertips. And that allows us to help and make referrals, put specialty care in place. We also have vendors that specialize in different things here. It could be, PAC services. We have behavioral health services, physical therapy, occupational therapy. I mean, the list goes on.
Today, we're concentrating on the Memory Care Unit at Ashler Village, a safe haven for the residents who live here.
So this is a secure neighborhood. It holds 41 apartments. And when you come here, you're not any different than anyone else who resides in this unit. So what that means is that all diagnoses, that has to be with memory impairment. So that means anyone who has a memory impairment diagnosis can reside here as long as they qualify appropriately by a doctor's order. And then the team professionals with the registered nurses, we have LPNs, and then we have the aides, and they all kind of assist residents in their daily life. So that means, they're living in their apartments just as they would, but with a little bit of assistance and a little bit of reminders.
And while the residents are able to walk about the unit, they're safe and secure inside, with lots to do. Jacqueline Drake is the recreation director. She tells me after the residents have breakfast, they're busy.
They'll go on to our activities that we have. It usually starts off with some kind of fitness type exercise, something that we can get the blood pumping, get things moving, get everyone excited. Then it goes into some sort of intellectual stimulation activity, trivia, talking about reminiscing activities, things like that. Generally from there we go into lunch, and then after lunch it just depends. We could have musical entertainment, we could have large group activities with musical hangman, the Quinnipiac students. It's sort of the world is our oyster. We just got back this morning, in fact, from a trip to Cook Hill Elementary, right around the corner, to go and see the kindergarten through second graders. So yeah, every day I think has a little bit of structure, but also brings a new adventure.
Exactly.
So.
One of the residents, Marianne, loves to sing, and I joined her.
God bless America, land that I love.
Glennis loves floral arranging at one of several lifestyle stations.
Life stations are specialized stations that are available to residents who might have a reminiscence of something in their past, something that was positive for them.
For instance, this grocery setup, so the residents feel like they're actually grocery shopping. It stimulates their mind. This is the pet adoption area where the residents get to interact with pets that actually meow and bark.
And the residents are going to eat well. Director of Food Services Ed Hutwagner tells us more.
We like to do a show play for all the residents to kind of get the feel what they want to eat. So the CNA or the RCAs, will walk around, show the residents, let them get a choice of what they would like to eat for the day.
That's terrific.
Also, we also have sandwiches if they don't want what's on the menu. We're always aiming to please what the residents like.
That is awesome. So the choices are endless here, and they're going to be fed very well.
Absolutely.
Terrific.
Olana Koratnuk is the Regional Director of Assisted Living Services here at Ashler Village. She loves what she does.
My job is to oversee all the clinical services within the assisted living program. So it starts from assessing the potential residents to make sure that we can safely meet their needs within the assisted living setting, admitting them to the services, following them through the journey, making sure that whatever services we can provide here suitable for their body, mind, and spirit, as I like to say, because we do oversee a person as a whole when they come in here, and we want to make sure that they feel like at home.
The entire staff feels that way. It's all about the residents and their well-being.
I really enjoy because I can see the difference that myself and my team can make in someone's life. And it's not just the residents, but also the families, because it's very difficult to see your loved one losing their abilities to remember things or to do things for themselves. And when we are successful, when we are able to give them the comfort that they are here, they are cared for, they are loved, and they're happy, and they're enjoying their new life, because now they're new personality. This is something that's really hard for families to come to terms with, and we are helping them through this transition and this process.
I think what's cool about this memory care unit is that it's all about the culture and the lifestyle inside of here. You know, memory care doesn't really have time. For them, it's a feeling. And I think as our team kind of works with those residents, learning individually about those particular residents and meeting their needs, as opposed to just like a generalized service. You know, we tailor everything to the need of that particular resident, and that's what's different about Masonicare.
They even have what's called a snoozling room.
Rachel, tell me about this room. It's very special.
This is a very special room. This is a room where residents can come and relax, decompress. Has a ton of sensory items in here, and you might find some residents who feel overstimulated find this a calming place to visit.
It's so relaxing. The birds are chirping, the artwork is beautiful. It's just an amazing room.
It is. So I always say this is my favorite job. I would do it over and over again. What I love about my job is I get to make a difference in other people's lives. You know, it's not every day you get to be in your office and a resident is just stopping by because, you know, they remembered something that they wanted to tell you, or something that you did made an impact in their life. And I know that with the teammates here that we have, you know, they're looking and thinking about all those small moments that are just so important to them.
If you would like more information on Masonicare at Ashler Village Memory Care, please head to their website. It is masonicare.org.
Very cool. All right, still ahead on Great Day Connecticut.